Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to make a mid-sized moving truck that is scaled for minifigures for today's Lego brick tutorial. Let's begin with a 1x16 Technic brick. I'm going to skip a hole on the left hand side, place a friction pin. I'll place another friction pin right in the center, and I'm going to place the last friction pin, second hole from the right hand side. Then I'm going to take another 1x16 Technic brick, place it right on the friction pins. Next, take a 1x12 Technic brick. We're going to place a set of friction pins on both ends. Make two of these. I'm going to place these on the left hand side. Place this one over here. Sometimes you're going to have to wiggle and jiggle these. The more Technic bricks we stack, the harder it is to snap all that together. Let's flip this over on the right hand side. A 1x2 plate. Grab a set of 2x2 modified plates with single Technic lift arm. We're going to place a Technic pin. We're going to make two of these. I want to place these right in this area. And we're going to secure that with an inverted 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow and a 2x3 plate. Now we're going to take a 2x4 plate. I'm going to place a 1x4 brick with 4 studs on the side. We're going to place this on the left hand side of our chassis. Take another 2x2 modified plate with single Technic lift arm. We're going to place a 3 stud long Technic pin in here. We're going to make two of these. Now over here I want to skip a set of studs and place these right here. This is going to be the rear axles of our moving truck. And we're going to secure the axle with a pair of 2x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. That's if I can get it in there correctly. Set that right there. Let's flip our assembly over. Right in this area, a 2x2 plate, and on top of our axles, a set of 1x2 plates. And back on the top, a 1x4 plate right here. And we're going to proceed on with a 1x2 plate. Then, for the cargo area, a 6x8 plate, and yes, you're going to have to muscle that down on all those Technic bricks. You want to have that very strong. And then for the rear, an 8x8 plate. Just make sure you really press that down firm. Next, take a 2x6 plate. We're going to place a 1x2 plate right in the center, followed by a 1x2 brick with 2 studs. Let's set this off to the side. Take a roller skate. We're going to place a 1x1 plate right on top of the roller skate. I'm going to place another roller skate on top of that. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure our toes are facing outward, and then we're going to come in and crown this off with a 1x1 plate. I'm just going to press this down here, make sure everything is straight. We're going to make two of these. Now I want to have these facing inside towards the 1x2 brick with 2 studs, because these are going to be the steps to get inside the cab. Let's take our side steps. We're going to place this right in this 1x2 opening right here. Then I'm going to secure this with a 2x2 plate. Then we're going to stick some modified 2x2 plates with mudguard. We're going to place these on both sides of the 2x2 plate. Then we're going to take a 2x2 by 2/3 plate with 2 studs. I'm going to take an upwards 1x1 by 1x1 angular plate. Place this right here. We're going to place this one right on this side. Now this plate here is going to wrap around our mudguard. Set that right in there where it's right on top of our steps. We're going to take another one of these 2x2 by 2/3 plate with the 2 studs. And I want to place this one in this corner like this. And we're going to set this down in here and see how it wraps around fill that hole in. Now for the lower body, we're going to start with a 2x4 plate right here. I'm going to wrap around the sides and above the mud guards with a set of 1x4 plates. Then I'm going to finish off the top with a pair of 1x3 plates. Now we're going to flip this over, take a set of 1x2 by 1x2 upwards angler plates. I'm going to place these in right here. I may have to fish those in a bit, but the reason why I'm using those, you guessed it, to wrap around the mud guards to fill in that hole, and Lego has not made an adequate part for that yet. So now, as you can see, looks pretty seamless. For side reflectors, I'm going to take a pair of 1x1 transparent orange plates, these right on the ends. And for the floor of our cargo area, 12 1x6 flat tiles. Now you can use any size in here you wish. Just makes it look more rustic on the inside. And this does add a bit more strength with this joint. Make sure everything's pressed down firm. We want the floor to be extra smooth. Get this last one right here. And on both sides of our tiles, 6 1x4 plates would be 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, followed by a pair of 1x1 transparent orange plates for reflectors. Place those right there. For a simple dashboard, start with a 1x2 rocker bearing and a 1x2 rocker bearing plate. Snap those together. Then I'm going to place a 1x3 jumper plate where it's hanging over on the left hand side. And on this stud right here, a little 1x1 round flat tile with a little gauge. You can use it as a fuel gauge or a speedometer. Then we're going to place a 2x2 steering wheel console to complete the simple dashboard. Let's stick our dashboard assembly right here, right in between the upper portions of our 2x2 modified plates. And we're going to fill in this other remaining area with a 1x1 brick with 1 stud. I'm going to crown the top of the brick with a 1x1 flat tile, and I want the stud to face outwards towards the front. For the front bumper and grille, start with a 2x6 by 2/3 plate with 4 studs on the side. Right in this area, I'm going to place a set of 2x3 plates. Then I'm going to slide in a pair of 1x6 plates. Now this one is medium stone gray because I'm going to use this as the bumper. I need to transition a color over to the sides. Back on the bottom, a 1x4 plate right on our 2x3 plates. Then I'm going to place 4 silver metallic 1x2 radiator grills. Well, let's see if I can get them on there correctly. And right here in the center, 1x2 flat tile, and we're going to place a 1x2 flat tile right below. This is going to be our license plate. Then I want to begin installing my headlights. Take a pair of 1x1 by 2/3 slopes, place them right there, followed by a set of 1x1 by 2/3 transparent orange slopes. These are going to be like our turn signal indicators. And to finish up this area on the sides, a set of 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. How are we going to finish off the bumpers? Pair of these 45-degree slope tile pieces look like this. And these 2 spots are left open for windshield wipers. So I'm going to take 2 small aerials. I want to have these to where they are pointing inward. Place that one there. I'm going to place this one right here. It's easier just to pre-install these before we attach it to the moving truck. Get those centered up. Now let's install our front bumper grill and all those studs. So we're going to press that right in there. Make sure that the 1x1 brick with one stud is locked in as well. This is what it looks like on the bottom, so you should have this plate reveal right here. Take a left hand and right hand 1x3 doors. We're going to place these right in these areas right next to our front bumper and grill, where it's lined up with the dashboard. Then a pair of 1x1x1 corner wall elements. This is going to give our minifigures a bit more clearance to sit inside the cab. Lego doesn't make a 1x4 door. It'd been nice if they did. And in the back, a 1x6 brick, followed by a pair of 1x1 plates. Now, I'm going to take a 1x4x3 wall element. We're going to place this right here and take a pair of 1x1 bricks. Place these on top of one another. We're going to make two of these for columns to go along the sides. And to secure all this in here, a set of 1x1 brick with bow. And fill in this little area here with a 1x2 plate. On the back side of the cab, take a pair of 1x2x2 column bricks, stack them on top of one another, and we're going to stack a set of 1x1 plates on top of one another. Now I want to make two of these. Make sure these are all lined up. I want to place these on the corners where 1x1 plates are facing outwards. Then take a 1x6 plate. We're going to place a set of 1x1 plates on both ends. Place this right in here. This is going to give this joint a bit more stability with a set of 2x2 modified plates with two studs. I'm going to place the studs right along the side of the 1x6 plate. And we're going to place a 1x6 plate right on top, and three 1x2 bricks with half bow. This will finish up this area. Back on the front, take a 2x6x2 windshield. We're going to place this right on top where it locks our doors in. And right in the center, 1x4 flat tile and a set of 1x1 plates with side holder. We'll place those right in there. These are going to be used to hold our side mirrors. And yes, we're going to use a set of meat cleavers. This will make great mirrors. We'll just set those right in there and slightly tilt them inward. Set those right in there. For the sides of our cargo area, take four 1x6x5 wall elements. We're going to place two on the top and two on the bottom. Now if you choose, you can do bricks if you desire, but this gives us a bit more interior space inside the cargo area. Let's start locking our sides together with a pair of 1x2 plate with slide. And these are going to be used to set our top of our cargo area inside. And we're going to lock the wall elements together with a pair of 1x8 plates, and we're going to finish up these two areas here with a pair of 1x2 plate with slide. For rear doors, take a door that fits inside of a 1x6x6 frame. Let's place a half round flat tile. We're going to make two of these. We're going to take a 1x6x6 frame. We're going to set the doors inside the frame. Take this one, place it right in here. Then we're going to set this right inside this 1x6 opening. And to fill in these areas, we're going to take a 1x1x5 column brick. We're going to drop a 1x1 plate right on top. We're going to make two of these and set these right here. We're going to lock in these joints with a set of 1x6 plates. And then we're going to proceed on with another set of 1x6 plates. And to fill in these corners, 2 1x1 brick with bow. This will match up with this contour on the front of the moving truck. Then we're going to proceed on with 4 1x6 flat tiles. This will finish off the top. And to lock in this door, set of 1x3 flat tiles, and yes, you may have to tip that down, it may fly away from you, and a transparent red 1x2 flat tile. This is going to be our top brake light. Let's start with a 1x6 plate for our rear tail lights. I'm going to place a transparent red round 1x1 flat tile on the left hand side. Then we're going to proceed on with a transparent clear round 1x1 flat tile. 1x2 flat tile for a license plate. Then we're going to proceed on with a transparent clear and transparent red round 1x1 flat tiles. Let's attach our rear bumper and brake light assembly right on the 1x4 brick with 4 studs. And for tires, I'm going to take some narrow tires. I'm going to take a rim, snap the rim inside. We're going to make 6 of these. Now it depends on which way you want these to face. I'm going to put the lug nuts here on the inside. And on the outside portion of our dually, we're going to just do it like that with the lug nuts facing out. Now you can do this any way you wish. We're going to put these last 2 on our front axle. Make sure we're getting those facing the right way. At the top of the cab, start with a 4x6 by 2/3 hood plate. Place a 1x2 flat tile right in the center and a set of 1x1/4 round flat tiles on both sides of the 1x2 flat tile. Now we're going to flip this over and place a set of 1x3 plates on both sides. Let's set the top of our cab right on top of the 1x1 plates with holders. Should sit right in place. Let's start with a 6x12 plate for the top of our cargo container. We're going to cover this whole plate with 12 1x6 flat tiles. Yes, that's a lot. And we're going to cover all these studs. If you have some 2x6 flat tiles, those will also work as well. If you've ever seen the top of one of these, you know it's kind of got the ribs on top. This is supposed to simulate that. So, cover this whole plate up. Well, we'll just stick that one there. Fill that right in. Let's set our 6x12 roof assembly right inside the opening for our cargo area. It should just snap right in place. And if you need to pop that out, you can just open up the rear doors and just pop that out if needed.